Whew. How's it going, everybody? So as you can see, the camera's not that well off. Okay, so I'm just gonna say, I'm at my university. I have not been using my own system. I've been borrowing my roommates for quite a bit. But I want to put this out there for you guys. Daikiri, stop it. Go out there and confess what you did. Go out there and tell people what you're doing. You're 13 years old and you're still out there doing this stuff. You've been caught 4 times. This is going to be the 5th one. You're profiting off of every controversy you make. I don't want to see another post with my tag on it. I don't want to see another with my name on it. If I find out it's you, or if I find out one of your buddies puts another one, and I know who you're with, they've all had big mouths. So here's what I'm going to say. You can see me. You can see where I'm at. You can see what I'm doing. You can tell I'm busy. So don't screw with me. End it. Shut up and stop putting out those lies. That fake Zers, that one that commented on Jab stuff, you and I both know who it is. Tell your big brother to stop making fake accounts. I just went ahead and searched them up. I went ahead and found out everything in the background. Took me all 20 minutes. You're out of practice, little boy. I'm still practicing. So here's what we're going to do. Everybody wants to know what I know, right? Everybody wants to know what I know. Now, I'm going to go ahead and come out of this week of where I was going to go ahead and do the stuff I need to do, finally finish up. And I'm going to show it. I'm going to show what I have. I'm going to show that full chat of Discord that you made. I'm also going to go ahead and let people know exactly how you are. Because this is where I am. Your claims are bold, and so are you. I'm done hearing it. I'm done seeing it. And now, you can tell me right now, anything you want. Go to the comments, make another account, do it again, and see what happens. As everyone just saw, I got into his Discord. I saw all the people in there. All haters. It's on the phone. On top of that, all of them have been of the same mind and accord, so I got that going for me. Now, I can tell you right now, don't do it. Don't make another one. Don't even try it. Because if I see anything else, we both know how it's going to be. You're a kid going up against someone who actually knows what he's doing. Don't do it. Now, I got one more thing to say, and this is actually the best part. So, I'm going to go ahead and say this regarding what I saw on that Discord and what I've stated before. So, first up, you're giving out cast mods on that Discord and labeled the thing network problems, basically. Oh my God, thank you for confirming it. So, that's one thing already. You and a bunch of others have been doing that, which is actually pretty funny because you're actually causing intense server malfunctions. And here's something else. I got into the site for every single modder out there that is getting them by paying extra. Akira C. was actually found by me, reported by me, and if Zers does let you know, because if you are back and forth with him, if he does let you know, I reported it to Bandai and the PlayStation. Why? Because the payment is equal to the game itself. That is 100, currently 100, because now they're forced to do the stuff themselves. You're welcome. They're going to be overworked and overwhelmed, so no legal action can actually be stopped. But Accuracy is about to go belly up. They owe per unit over the past 4.5 years. That's 4.5 million units sold in the past 4.5 years, roundabout. They owe $100 off each one. So whoever owns that, if they're on that list that is on the video just now, I suggest you go ahead and get a good lawyer. Because the guy that went after Nintendo didn't make it. And you guys, oh wait, I almost forgot. You also went after Nintendo, and not just Xeno, you went after Primal, COD, and more. My God, that's a lot to go through. I do not go ahead and suggest you even get a lawyer. I just suggest you go ahead and take the sentence or take the payment method. But either way, you're not coming out of that. Now, here's the thing. Why am I saying this? Because I'm letting you know a few things on credentials. Daikiri, you're making bold claims about people. You're making a lot of bold claims about people. What you didn't know was the background check for getting into the dorm was so intensive, you would not believe how intensive, especially in the state of Texas. They check everything, and I got in. That would mean that all your claims of deviancy in that nature and all your claims of everything else, they went away. Everybody's questioning you because you're riding on me. Crazy enough, you're riding on me. You're riding on the controversy you can create off of me and off of Jab and off of so many others. Sadly, that ended. And it's going to end right now because I'm going to add a little something to the video now. Kadasura meme, when you went after Hayase, I want you to know something. You went after someone not even remotely connected to the game, didn't you? That's why he reacted like that. So, when that happened, you and Daikiri basically had already been teaming up for quite a bit. But Daikiri and Hayase split. So, I know this is a lot to say, but Daikiri, you're in a bad spot. Multiple bad spots right now. Hayase is actually out of it for once. He's doing fine in this situation. That whole Zoro situation, he gave up already. I can tell right now he's already out of that, everything else. The fake Zoro situation, your brother is in such a big bad place for that thing because he keeps making the new accounts. But one last thing, what was it again? Oh yeah. You can say you're this, that, this, and that, but I got into your Discord. And you haven't gotten into my actual Discord server. Yeah. You got into the one I let you into. So, balls have been in my court for a while. Heck, balls have been in my court for way too long. You can make a new account. You can comment on this if you want. All I can say is the usual, no curse words, no nothing like that. And what was the last piece? Oh yeah, if anyone has a shred of wanting to know what happened in Daikiri's chat, there's going to be a box popping up at the end of this video. I won't say where it's going to be. Could be there, could be there, could be there, could be there. You gotta watch to the end. So, yeah, thanks a lot, everybody. We had quite a good time. But they honestly went ahead and gave way too much up, like big mouth and everything. And let's just say this: next time, get a bit more security on that Discord. I was already having access to yours, but yeah, I thought this would be a lot easier. And to I was gonna say how to look on that Discord pic. I know I caused quite a stir in there just randomly showing up though. So yeah, good job. Everybody, thanks for watching. And again, wherever the box is, go to there. I will be doing something else over. So in terms of the channel to go ahead and sub to, it's not gonna be my own. It's gonna be a friend of mine's because in my opinion, I have a ton of subs, but this person is an up-and-comer who needs just enough to keep going. And a bit of a boost. So yeah. Saber out. Senpai in. See you guys later. Why don't I go ahead and show you something? Because some comments were made recently. So every single person he said he talked to, these are their month videos for the last month, okay? As you can see, everybody, that's a lot of hate. A lot of hate, right? Just randomly spread out. Doesn't matter on who, doesn't matter if anything goes wrong, they're just spreading hate. That's them, okay? That's all them. These are the people that are going ahead and making this spot in Daikiri's server. Watch the hate go up, right? And again, that's all it is. Now watch on the other side. This is the stuff I make in 1 month. It ain't hateful, it ain't spiteful. Okay? I make stuff to go ahead and express myself, to help people know, to give them hope. I even went ahead and praised Desugui. And in retrospect, okay, this is in retrospect. The amount of things out there that say GFG that come from these same people is nothing compared to this next part, okay? People say Xenoverse is the most toxic environment out there. It is not. And it never will be. Because comparing the amount of people who say GFG and who want to saturate that market to the amount of people just making content, guys. Yes, Xenoverse can be a toxic game, but I want people to know this game has hope. This game has a community that freaking loves being in it. This is the point where you see just GFG happening. Now I want to show you guys something else. I'm going to change it now. I'm going to take off those last 3. Put the same thing. Just the last month of content. Okay, guys? And we're going to see first the prominent, and then the first 10 days going back. This is the most prominent ones. People who love the game. People who enjoy the game. Not a single moment where these people out here being freaking jerks, attacking people and doing worse, has made anywhere close to what people want to see. Now, I'm going to say this, Daikiri. I'm going to say this, Kata. I'm going to say this to every one of you. None of you belong on the game. You're dang lucky Bandai hasn't already kicked you off. You're dang lucky someone hasn't gone ahead and done what I already did. And again, I'm telling you guys right now, you came at me because I caught you. You came at me because I caught you. Look at all of these videos people put out. There's no hate. There's no anger. There's nothing. We're just all trying to be on the game. We're trying to have fun. We're trying to be ourselves. Now, here's the thing. None of you made the list to where you are making videos people want to see. People don't like that controversy. People are tired of whining Xeno children. Get better. Now, I can say this all day. I can keep this going all day, but I think we both know what the truth's going to be out soon enough. When this video is done, you're going to see my face one more time. And I'm going to let you know where that box is going to be to see the truth about what Daikiri did in his own little Discord chat. I've already gotten them on the other one. You guys saw that. I went into their stuff. I found their list. Every single person saying GFG on Xeno in one place. That's not good. Being caught having a piece of the server saying network error. Dude, you might as well go ahead and say it. Even describing it as saying what happens when you had cast mods. Dude, I sent my face. And I know for a fact I started something there. All you guys need freaking help. That is hilarious to actually see happening, because not only did you confirm one that you have been doing this for a bit actually, but you also confirmed through Hayase that your last month you've supposedly had this big discussion with people. But let's put this down to a look again. You have Callie, the former gang member. You have Majesto, the mini Super Itachi. You have Six Hokage. Hey, I like how your stuff went over on Atari C first. You have Hayase, the one you pushed. And then you have yourself. Everybody knows everything. Okay? All his claims are false. Everything he said is wrong. Calling me Xerxes is wrong. All of that. I haven't put out anything. I haven't needed to. I've been busy with assignments, busy with my own problems. I'm living in a dorm. Internet here is kind of janky. I'll leave it at that. But here's the thing. You guys, Daikiri, your whole little temple Discord, no. You don't get to go ahead and do that anymore. You don't get to harass people anymore. You don't get to push people anymore. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of seeing people all over the game call it toxic because of people like you. Because you couldn't control yourself and you couldn't go ahead and do anything right. there's a very small amount of toxic people in the game, like actually toxic people in the game. And surprisingly, they're all centered around one or two groups. I'm not part of either. I have not been toxic on this game at all, funny enough. I have a no filter on my humor, and you can go ahead and check the Xenoverse 2 Reddit, DBXV Reddit. I have been quite the humorous individual there. People enjoy what I put over there. Like, it's kind of fun. Makes me laugh, makes them laugh, and we have a good time. On top of that, I saw that someone tried to go ahead and send me a bot again, like BOKC Hartford. Dude, whoever did that, Xeno Kid went nuts because me and BOKC, we don't have that much problems. He stays to his side, I stay on mine. Been that way for a long time, actually. So here's what we got. We got a problem, and it's toxicity in the community. Hiding itself, keeping itself in one spot. Now, what you're about to see will surprise you. The link's going to be right over here. The box, when you press it, is going to be right here. When you press it, please make sure to remember that that's going to be made by Daikiri, specifically held back. I'm tired of going ahead and doing this. It ends now. I have not made a single exposure video in so long, and it's almost hurtful that I have to make one right now, especially one that has some very bad material in it. Daikiri, whatever you had on me is a lie, because you called me everything that Super Itachi is. You said I also impersonated Zers, which Majesto has done, and your own brother has done for you. Now, let me go ahead and say this. I got into a dorm. Your entire claims of me being like Super Itachi are down the drain, because getting in here, yeah, you don't get into no institute dorm like this or with any of that in the first place. They do triple checks on the background. You're lucky that I went ahead and was able to do this, because I'm living in a dorm, and the school triple check my background. No illegal stuff at all. Crazy, right? On top of that, when you said I was Majesto, you weren't the first one to say that, but I'm not Majesto. Majesto is nowhere like me. Like, yeah, we tend to have a real, I guess, connected piece, but he's not me. Majesto is actually the literal son of Super Itachi, and you are literally looking at someone who is not living in the Bronx and not like you. So yeah, I don't hate on the game. I'm in it for the fun of it. I'm in it for messing around, and it for just being a goofball. I call myself senpai because I want to go ahead and help people who run into people like you. And if you honestly want to go ahead and have a little bit more messed up pieces, that's your choice, not mine. I'm just going to say one thing and end it with this. If you go ahead and make a video on this, and I know you probably will, you got like 5 different accounts running around that are fakes, but, well, not fakes, but alts. Say it like this. When you inevitably make a video, just remember, you're not going to be able to get everything you want, kid. you're not going to be able to do everything you want. There are rules, there are laws, and there are regulations. You're 13, old enough for truly. Verbally harassing people is one thing. Following what Kadashura did is another. What's the last piece? Oh yeah. Attempting to do what Callie has done. You do know Callie is formerly in a gang, right? He outed himself. There's a whole story behind that on Facebook right now. Dude has been completely out of that place for, well, since his neighborhood turned him in. But yeah, I can go on and on all day about this, but right now I just have something to say, and it's going to be simple. You don't do what you do without learning what you gotta learn. Okay? It's not just being good at something naturally. You need experience and you need skills. I got into your server without trying. It took me 20 minutes to go ahead and figure out your brother's FXers account. Spookio, on top of that, the only place your brother has left a comment, which is very funny to me, is on a Xbox gamer. You yourself have been on Xbox lately. So, if anything, that comment from about a month ago could have been you. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead in the description. I'm going to add on Jab so you can see this. And so you can go ahead and let him know I'm not involved in any way. I have actually barely gotten back to the game in the past week, and I've been doing my best to get there. So I have been basically on reprieve for the past 7 days. Getting used to my stuff, getting used to the PS4 again instead of PS5. On top of that, I've been too busy with other stuff, classes, assignments, documents, all of that. So apparently what you're saying I'm doing every day is not that. On top of that, which one was it? Oh yeah, that video, the last one I put out about Michael Gambon, the one for Harry Potter, that took 2 days of work. One to find all the clips, one to get the right song, and a full day to get it all together. From 6 a.m. to almost 6 p.m. it was finally uploaded. Done at 8 and premiered at 10. That's with a bit of janky internet, so yeah. Now, I'm not using the school internet for the gaming, which is actually very funny that people are calling me a lag switcher now when I have bought a wire and my roommate has a wire connection ready and willing to go every time. Now, if it was from week before last, that's janky. That was a pure Wi-Fi. That's janky. It's from the last 7 days when you were getting your videos. That's not lag. That's what before that I was not on the Wi-Fi. I was not going online. So you got your stuff. I'd really like to see what you have and who you were talking to, because well, I have the list of who we were talking to. So what do they have? If you can show what they have without repeatedly going through the same thing you have already done, or without trying to build off of the controversy that you make, then you got something. If not, and I can tell you this, people are reacting really. They're seeing that all you do is scapegoat. I've seen the comments. People are finding out who you are because you constantly blame me. I'm your boogeyman apparently, and I'm not going to allow it anymore. I can see that you're continuously telling Jihad the same thing. You're continuously telling everyone the same thing, and it's not true. I've talked with Jihad myself. He knows where I'm at. He knows where I've been, and I don't know. I don't know what else to say. People know you're full of it by now. And Daikiri, you really should have stopped while you were ahead. This has been a long time coming, dude. Since almost beginning of the month, you've been shown to do that. It's not right. You've hurt a lot of people. You've went after a lot of people. And you honestly need to go ahead and learn to stop. Look, you need help. That's it. You don't need a mentor. You don't need someone like me. You need to go ahead and get actual psychological help. I'm ending it right there. Thanks, everybody. Saber, out. Let's hope a new Dawn shows up after this. The video is going to be right here. Link to the channel that I hope you can subscribe to over here. Don't subscribe to it and start being how Daikiri has been. Subscribe to it and at least go to it for some good content. Okay, guys? He's a good friend, and he could use some uplifting stuff himself, what he's going through, okay?